My name is Lucy Boundy, I'm 42 and I live near Stratford-upon-Avon. In 2011 I was diagnosed with breast cancer and obviously there's a distinct link with sugar and cancer, and I just want to sort of change my eating habits and basically eat healthily. The main thing for me is we've got 2 small children, so obviously it's trying to eat as a family and eat as a unit, and it's also understanding what sugars I can eat and what sugars I can't eat, because obviously there's good and bad. I think I'm most worried about biscuits or crisps, which is really bad.
So Lucy, tell me a bit about why you're here.
I'm here because in 2011 I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and it was hormone breast cancer.
What does that mean?
It basically means that I obviously had a malignant lump which affected my hormones. It's now pushed me into early menopause, and it now means that I end up wanting to just eat sugar all day long. So I really need some help in terms of cooking without refined sugar.
Have you got kids?
Yes, I have 2 kids.
How old are they?
8. The little girl's 8 and I've got a little boy who's 5. And it'd be good to bring them up and not have so much refined sugar in their lives as well.
What do you want out of this?
I think at the moment, because I've put weight on through the drugs that I'm taking, I don't feel as healthy as I could. And I think it's about the realisation that actually if I don't do something now, in 8 years' time when I actually finish my medication, I'm going to be a lot heavier than I am now. So I want to do it for health reasons, and I also just want to feel basically that I'm helping my family, because they're a young family. My husband wants to do it with me as well, which is great, so we can do it together.
So right, okay, let me just quickly show you. Fruit leather is amazing. I was a bit frightened of fruit leather because I thought, oh, it looks terribly complicated, but it's really not. It's quite easy. I think the Powerballs are good snacks. If you need a little hit of sugar, I mean, even half a Powerball, they're terribly dense. It's a bit like eating, those chocolate truffles you can get? Yeah. It's like those. Inside is like a chocolate truffle, and it's really,
something like that when we were kids.
Massively sweet. I mean, I know this is the sugar-free challenge, and I do want to help you with that, definitely, but there are also some other brilliant recipes in this book. Okay. But the pork mince, I want to show you this one because I made this for a friend of mine the other day, or for a dinner party, in fact. And in fact, for the men, I did do rice on the side, brown rice. But for myself, because it's got pork, it's got beans, it's got sweet potato, it's a whole meal in itself, red pepper, I just had that, and I didn't bother with the rice. And then it's got little kind of accoutrements that go with it that I love, so you put little bowls, and in that real family sort of way, and I think kids really enjoy this. My kids love chilli. Do yours?
Yes, they do. They really like
so it's not too spicy, it's just got a tiny hint of something. And kids love it when they can kind of add little bits themselves, so add a little bit of avocado, add a bit of cheese, add a bit of sour cream, sort of mush it all up, and then it's a carb-free meal, but you are getting like a hit of something. It just shows you, doesn't it, that you don't have to sacrifice. And that's wholemeal spelt flour.
It's really nice.
And I was always terrified of spelt.
That's a good idea.
Okay.